Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is your Weather Xtreme video for Tuesday, June the 18th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters. Thanks for tuning in. There's a look at radar this morning at the time I'm doing this, and many of us woke up to some thunder early this morning. I know I did around 3:30 a.m., and we see that the boundary has shifted when we look at the regional radar. It looks like the boundary is shifting a little bit, and that's good. That means that we may be headed for a couple of dry days. Skycam Network, though, shows that this morning skies are cloudy across much of central Alabama. There's a look at Demopolis Skycam as we look northward along the Tombigbee River. And there's a look out from the Birmingham Skycam as we look out at Red Mountain, and certainly cloudy morning for most of us. The frontal system is moving through the area today, and that means that we should see additional showers and thunderstorms, kind of like what we saw yesterday, pretty numerous. Not sure that we're going to see quite as many marginally severe storms. There's a look at the upper atmosphere chart with overlaid on the water vapor imagery, the satellite, and you can see that we do have a little bit of a trough, and that trough is kind of sharpening up a little bit, and as it does, it means that as it deepens, it's going to push this boundary that's been in our area to the south. Now, don't look for a major weather air mass change, because that's not going to happen. There's a look at temperatures across the country. You can see that there's no real frontal boundary that you can identify with a massive 20-degree change across it. Across central Alabama, temperatures generally in the lower 70s. You might be just a tad cooler if you happen to get under one of those showers. And it is a little cooler, as it most typically is in the northeastern part of Alabama. Fort Payne at 68 this morning. QPF for the next 5 days is suggesting what we're forecasting, that it's going to be much of the rain is going to be further to the south. Looks like after today, the showers will be pretty non-existent for Wednesday and Thursday, but then return with the daily chances on Friday and into the weekend. Storm Prediction Center still out looking slight risk for much of the Front Range from just to the southwest of Lubbock all the way up to Mount Rushmore area, southwestern South Dakota. Slight risk over the Ohio River Valley. That slight risk along the Front Range, by the way, is primarily due to the fact that they are getting good upslope flow, and that upslope flow helping to strengthen that daytime heating as well, and helping to enhance the chances for showers and thunderstorms. Day 2, the primary slight risk area shifts well off to the north part of the United States, and day 3 it stays in the north central part of the United States, as the westerlies are pretty far north. The tropics, of course, we saw yesterday the development of Tropical Depression 2. That has now moved ashore in the vicinity of Belize, and based on the computer model projections, and they're pretty close agreement right now, it does not appear that the center of that depression will move back out over the southwestern Gulf, out over the Bay of Campeche. As long as it does not, it's not likely to redevelop into anything to be concerned about. But it is causing a lot of flooding, heavy rains and flooding over that area. All right, the 06 ZGFS model run, and there's our chart for today. And you can see the surface chart showing a good amount of showers and thunderstorms. Again, I think, the further north you are in Alabama, maybe the less your chances are. Probably in Tennessee, you're not going to see a lot. As you get down into the Tennessee River Valley, perhaps some isolated storms, and then more numerous from Birmingham southward. The upper air chart for Wednesday shows the trough kind of coming through finally, and so I think Wednesday we may see some showers in the morning, early morning, but I think by afternoon we should see much of the shower activity to the south as that frontal boundary kind of sags. But again, no air mass change. We're just going to see some lowered humidities. Instead of dew points 70 to 72, we should see dew points maybe 62 to 65, just enough to help dry it out just enough to help reduce the chances for showers and thunderstorms. The upper ridge strengthens to our west on Thursday, and as that does, of course, that helps to deepen that trough just a little bit. By Friday, the ridge is beginning to become more dominant across the eastern third or the eastern half of the country, so therefore we're going to get back into another one of these daily showers where heating of the day is going to be producing much of the shower activity. The ridge stays with us on Saturday, so once again daily showers. Sunday, the ridge still with us, daily showers. You can see the westerlies very far to the north as we see a good short wave moving through south central Canada. When we get out to Monday, the GFS suggesting a little mischief in there with maybe a little short wave of some magnitude over the Ohio River Valley. Not going to latch onto that just yet. We're verging into voodoo country, but if that should happen, we may see a little bit better chance for showers and thunderstorms as we head into next week. But again, that's verging on voodoo country. And there's Tuesday, and once again, kind of a little kind of disturbed area over the Ohio River Valley stretching down into the southeastern U.S., which may enhance shower chances somewhat on Monday and Tuesday. Extending the forecast out, big change here. Not much change at the end of June as we see that 594 heat bubble come up over the Ohio River Valley and stretch over into the Central Plains area. But the big change comes way out there. This is the 3rd of July, and whoops, where'd our trough go? Man, yesterday we were looking at a nice deep trough over the eastern half of the country that would certainly keep the heat in check. No trough, just a big ridge. Ah, shucks. Well, that's the way it goes. That's voodoo country. Thanks for tuning into the Weather Xtreme video. Certainly had a great time with Alabama Power folks at Regions Field yesterday, talking about severe weather. Look forward to the next Weather Xtreme video first thing on Wednesday morning. In the meantime, I hope your day is a good one, and Godspeed.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.